Hello there, and a very warm welcome to you. It is 2025. It's the first podcast show of the season, so episode 1, 2025. I'm Rob Lamar, and we've got many guests to bring you now, as it is the first show of the new season. Looking forward to what we've got coming up over the coming year here at the FootGolf Association of England. All the events that are going to be happening, what we've got to look forward to. So there's a lot to cram in, and we are going to be cramming it in over the next 30 minutes or so. Lots of guests, and the first one, of course, President of the FootGolf Association of England is Paul Bolton. Hello, Paul.
Good evening, Rob. How are you?
I'm very well.
It's good to be back, mate. It's good to be back.
It is. It is good to be back once again. And I'm guessing everything is very busy for you at the moment.
Yeah, it's been a busy period. I know we were on in December after the Euros, but since then, there's a lot been going on. I'll give you a quick rundown just briefly, looking forward to this year. So obviously World Cup qualifying starts in 2 weeks. We kick off at Sisonby Acres. And just while we're on that, the big kick-off at Sisonby, the National Masters at Oldham are both completely sold out. 90 in at Sisonby and 84 at Oldham sold out. The wait lists are open, so anyone wanting to be a part of them, please join the wait list. So it's been a fantastic start from the players. People seem to want to play foot golf all of a sudden. Things have just gone crazy. Obviously, the FIFG Masters, the English Open, the big one, that open registration in January, mid-January. We're currently sitting on 34 countries with 222 registered players. So
wow,
we're only 82 off the limit. So it's looking a fantastic event. Some big names, some of the biggest names from around the world of foot golf in male, female, senior. Brilliant. Absolutely first class. So we'll look forward to that one, Rob.
It's a great venue for that. So that's if you haven't entered it yet, get in there quickly.
Things are. There's been a lot of interest. It's been really good. We've got the new development squad playing this year. I know our captain, and that's on this evening. That squad's near completion. So we'll have that announcement very, very soon. In the next couple of weeks, that'll be announced. It's quite an exciting looking squad. It's a lot of new faces, which is exactly what it's designed for. Many people will have seen our visit to Lexton Wood down in Essex, Colchester.
Yes, I saw the photograph.
Yeah, we visited a new venue, and for 2026, it looks like Lexton will be on the tour. So again, another great relationship, a great course, and great people who work there as well. The owner's brilliant. And for 2025, we've got 3 new partnerships this year. We've introduced Kelme as the national tour sponsor. Thank you to James and the team down at Kelme. FGB, the FootGolf ball, they are the club league sponsor. So again, we're selling the footballs, we're promoting the footballs, a great relationship there. And the football's proving very popular as well, to be fair.
I've seen a few players with them.
Yeah, they're good. They're a nice ball. I'm personally going to use one as well this year. So we'll see. And the final one, we've got Tom Wood and his travel company. Tom can get you good deals all around the country, hotels. So pick up a bargain, contact Tom. He will look after you. I've booked all my hotels with him. He's been really good, to be fair, good service. And that is a very brief rundown, Rob, of where we're at. Obviously, our next piece is our TikTok man.
Exactly. So let's our TikTok man. Let's bring him in. He's James Bryce, everyone. Our TikTok man. Is it right to say like this?
Brackets, yeah.
So James has been brought in very recently to get involved with the reels, the TikToks. We've never been really very lively in all that. So James is going to do it. He's doing a great job already, to be fair. So thank you, James. I think you'll be a great addition to the team as well, to be fair.
Yeah, no, hopefully I can help. I mean, obviously, I think social media as a whole for foot golf is not where it needs to be, other than you got Pierre Minor who kind of sets the standard when it comes to foot golf content. But if we can build up a following from that, it's only going to encourage more players. I mean, a lot of the boys have already sent videos into me to post on their TikTok and that, and obviously the videos are out there and people are liking and sharing, and we've got, the last couple of days already about 5,000 views, like 1,000 views each TikTok, so which is not a bad start, to be fair, considering it can be a bit lower. But once we get more content, and obviously the quality of the content, I mean, lives are great, but obviously they're not always reusable in terms of the quality. So if we can get some better recordings and make some little videos here and there, it's only going to help the game as a whole, and obviously the association.
Well, it'd be nice to be out on the course, catching things, the stuff that maybe people don't see on the live videos, because you're following the game. You can always get the little bits in the background, behind the scenes, and things like that.
Yeah, the little bit extra angles and stuff like that.
See what's going on, don't they?
Yeah, and obviously with the lives, obviously the signal, you're always relying on the signal. So if we can get some more plane recording while we're there, it makes such a difference to post after each event and stuff like that. And obviously Club League is
what's the address on TikTok? How do we find?
So it's FGAoE official is the new TikTok account.
I'm just typing that in here, and we should see that on the screen any second. He says delaying. If I do that, how's that?
Perfect.
Yep, I think that should be good.
There you go.
Yeah, it's good. It's little things again, like I know we were talking this afternoon, Rob. It's these little touches that keep improving it. And again, James is passionate about what he does. There's no doubt in that. And I think it's just touching back to the English Open. I took your little cam doing little snippets, nothing to do with FootGolf. It was brilliant. It worked really well.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get more of that camera, that's great as well. It does make a difference having that quality of just like to see the backside of things, like behind every game and different angles and stuff like that. It's good for like the videos.
Yeah, there's a lot more to FootGolf than a ball going in a hole. And there's a lot more, and it's good to see as well. It makes good footage. It is really good. So no, you'll be a good asset, James. I'm looking forward to it, mate.
No, but I'm looking forward to helping, and obviously if anyone else wants to help as well. I mean, I'm not the social media expert, but dabble in it a little bit. So if anyone else wants to help, and obviously people can make their videos, send them in, and we can definitely make use of it.
Yeah, anybody wants to get involved, get in touch.
Yeah, and you can get in touch across all social medias and everything. We can all pass it all on via TikTok. Send messages direct to James there, and be able to help him out and get everything up, and get FootGolf England, FootGolf Association of England, a little bit more viral out there as well. It'd be really good. Grow the game, as we always say.
That's what it's all about. It's many small steps, but it's another small step in the right direction. That's all we try and do. Just keep moving things, slowly improve everything.
That's it. It's a little step, and then the next one. It's better to slowly walk to the destination than run and not make it.
Exactly. So yeah, no, it'd be really good. It's a good addition. I'm looking forward to it. So again, thank you, James, and I think we can get our other guests.
We can indeed. James, thank you very much.
Thank you, James, and we'll look forward to working with you.
I will add.
Cheers, boys. See you in a few weeks.
Thank you very much. James there. So do find us on TikTok. Address is on the screen right now. So that's FGAoE official. All right, FGAoE, Football Association of England official. So get on TikTok. You're using it a lot, and I know many people are. Whether you're shopping on it or just doing dances. I'm trying to think what else there was on TikTok. He says, though I am on there, but I'm not really.
No.
Right. Well, we've got the Club League coming up very, very soon. You gave a brief mention of it a short while ago, and obviously we've got all the regions as well. There's a lot happening in the
so just to give people a quick insight to, obviously we're here to discuss the Super Cup. We've got the captains behind the scenes. Yeah. So in a nutshell, we play Club League all year. We earn ranking points. We earn a place in the regional team. So it's based on a lot of new players, women, senior players. Senior Plus has been involved this year. So yeah, it's got a bit of a new look around it. So obviously that kicks off the event 2 weeks tomorrow. So that's the kickoff of the season, if you like. It's all match play based. It's a great introduction. I think it's been running we've had 3 years of it now. The North won the first one back in 2022, and then the South East have dominated 23 and 24. So can they make it a hat trick? Only time will tell. But there's some good sides out there, and I think it'll be good competitive action, actually. So
well, let's bring in all the regional captains. Well, actually, we've got a replacement.
yes,
on one of them. Let's bring them all in. Here's Bobby Fisher, Ant Brolia, Justin Yeats, and Carl Baker May, all joining us here this evening. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Hi, guys. Good evening.
So the obviously the Super League coming up, the Southeast. Are they still the team to beat?
Carl's the man who can answer that.
Absolutely.
There we go.
I think we've got another great squad.
Humble about it and go.
We've got 13 international players, I think, in our squad, with and then Jamie becoming a full member at the end of the year for the Brains Trust, Harrison being in the development squad, and then I can see Liam, Johnny, and Jason Russell also in the next year or maybe 2 years, as more experience they get, stepping up to that level as well. So we've got a great squad, confident in every single one of them, and hopefully we can get the hat trick.
All right. So who out of the other parts of the country are you most fearful of?
I think as Bolt said, I think every squad has now become a lot stronger. Obviously, the more the club leagues come back into it, the more players have joined in locally, and you always get some surprises coming in. You get a few that you haven't necessarily heard of that you think, oh, okay, that might be winnable because we've not heard of them yet. They can turn up and all of a sudden play really, really well. And I think there's a whole growing list of new players, particularly up north, around the area that are coming. Obviously, a lot of the Polish guys have come on tour now as well. I've seen them in the club league. Some of the scores last week up at Aintree were really, really impressive up there. The Southwest guys, I think he was at 45 last year, but he snuck himself into the 45s this year. So obviously he's getting in there and watched you. He snuck himself into the 45s to lift them up a little bit. They're going to be a threat as always. And obviously 2 of our defending champions have disappeared to the Midlands in Ant and Benno. So they'll try and lift the Midlands up into being a bit more competitive. But they've also got a good background with Connor. Obviously with the juniors, Jojo in the ladies, Cookie and everyone still. So it's going to be a great competition, I think, and it's great to see that so many people are getting involved, a lot of different names around each team, and hopefully they keep on enjoying it and keep on playing throughout the year.
Yeah, well, it's certainly looking forward to it. So, Ant, Midlands.
I got forced into it, but I've got to say I love my new team. You know, I'm fully fronting the Midlands badge. Don't worry. I'm not going to sit on the fence as much as Carl. Our whole chat's been all about winning the trophy, so fully confident over here. We've got a great squad. Like KBM's mentioned, you know, Connor in the juniors, one of the top juniors last year. Cookie, Ray, even people like Daz Marshall. You know, I'd hate to play against Daz Marshall myself. Everyone knows how much of a terror on the course he can be. So. And then just a host of people that have played internationally. You know, Jan Chalpek, Ash Moden's got international experience. Jojo in the ladies. We've got Stokesy in the over 55s, one of the best in the country. The list just goes on and on. Lots of people with a lot of experience. And I think, we're quietly confident that we can improve on last year's result that the Midlands had and maybe make a few upsets. Who knows?
All right. And Bobby, representing it's the North for you. And your team. So, how are your? What do you think of your chances? Give us your.
Look, I think we've got a really good chance. To be honest with you, I think we've got a really good squad, a great blend of experience and newcomers, as Carl's mentioned previously. You know, it has to be said that we beat everyone last year in the group stages and only lost in the final to the South East. So, you know, I think we've got a really good chance this year, and we've got some really good top international players in Tom Spink, Andrew Duffy, the Irish magician in Aidy Burns, and Paul Lloyd, great, strong over 45. Paul Bolton's in that as well. Really strong female category in Jen and Steph. And we've got some good newcomers as well. I mean, Stephen Trope, he only joined Regent Park halfway through the season last year and managed to land himself a place in this squad. And I think he's just going to improve as the season goes on as well. Patrick Zimmer, Kyle Brown, we've got some fantastic players, and I'm quietly confident we can go on there and beat the South East this time.
Bobby, being a late entrance into the show, how many times did you practice that little speech that you just rolled off?
It's just natural.
Natural. Stood in front of the mirror for the last 2 hours, yeah.
I only got an hour's notice, mate.
That's more than I got.
Yeah.
At 7 days, like, oh, Bobby's coming. It's like, I've made the titles. Oh. Well, obviously, looking forward to that. And finally, Justin, can you tell us all a bit about your team over there in the Southwest?
Well, I think you look at all the other sides, very, very strong. I think we're going to struggle. We haven't got a woman, unfortunately. We've only got 3 seniors. But actually, we've got a newcomer in John Legg, who I've been very lucky to play with at Jurassic. And this will be the first time that he would have played in a big tournament other than playing Club League, which is great. We've actually got 3 of them. So we've got John, we've got George, who are coming as a junior. And we've also got Marcus. And they've never played in a big competition. So it's great that they've come in. John is very exciting. Our junior category, I believe, is very, very good. Even though George is his first time he's played in a big comp. He's a big hitter. He hits the ball long, left footer. And also as an alternative, we've got William Lugg, who's the English Open champion, who won it by 19, 20 odd shots, and who actually would be an even better player if he played more consistently. The seniors are the seniors, but you look at our men, everyone goes on about everyone else, the South East, the Midlands, and North, and they're all very strong. But I'll be honest with you, like, we've got Dan James, Chris Obden, Chrissy Lewis, Talan, Muckers. I think you even look at the Champions League. I think Muckers beat a few people down in the Champions League. Luke Phillips, Gary Fish, and obviously Yatesy as well, who's who wants to come and show that he can step in. I think personally that men's team is as good as anyone, give anyone a good run for their money. I would say we are, the underdogs, but we'll go along quietly. I'm sure we'll have a good night out on the Saturday night as well when we're up there, and we'll make our presence known up at Size and B like we do. But we'll go along nicely, and we'll compete, and we'll give everyone a game. We'll give everyone a game.
Spoken like a true Everton fan.
Like a true Everton fan. But there you go.
But it does all depend on like the matchups and how the team gels sometimes. I wouldn't be worried about
any of our men players playing against anyone. Deeds won the Champions League in a match play. I can't remember who beat in the final actually, but I think the junior category is brilliant. It's great to see so many good juniors now. Callum was very lucky and privileged in a way that when he was playing, he didn't have much competition. But now we've got, like I say, we've got Carl, we've got Jamie. Obviously, Cal's going to drop down to juniors next year. George, William, Benno's boy, who's come on leaps and bounds, which is great. It's good to all of a sudden, I think when we played at Gatwick, there was so many juniors there, and it's great to see. And it's all about building the foot golf.
Well, that's it. They're the internationals and the players of the future.
Yeah, exactly. But I have no worries about our men competing against anyone at all. I'd put any of our men against anyone, and I reckon they could turn him over quite easily. All right,
that doesn't bother me, mate. I can't play match play to save my life, so I'm not.
Right, no, you can't. I know you can't. I've only watched videos, Dan. I know you can't. That'll be my team, mate. Don't worry about that.
I've got the guys in my team I can deflect on. Don't worry.
So when is the Paul? I'm going to go to you. When is the actual event happening?
So the event is 2 weeks tomorrow. So
Right,
that's the 5th of April.
right.
So we kick off at 9 a.m. We are actually going to do a little very quick draw because there's always one team that has to play, excuse me, all their matches on the back nine. We do 9-hole matches, one match on the front,
Okay.
one match on the back, blah, blah, blah. So one team will always play all 3 group matches on the back nine, which I think we'd all agree is an advantage. So we are going
Why is that? Let's explain that to most people. Why is that an advantage?
Just because the back nine is a bit more open, it suits people like Ant because he can just whack it past you.
Is it built to build up a lead and then you protect?
Yeah, I think the bigger it is, the bigger players will always prefer the back nine on Syson B. You can gain shots on there where the front nine's quite tight and intricate.
It's also a benefit to play the same course 3 times, the same 9 holes 3 times in a row, without having to go from one to the other.
Yeah,
right.
So it's a slight advantage. I do think, we did it last year. We were drawn out the north. We played all the back nine last year, and we won all 3 games. So, there is a little advantage. I'll try not to draw the north out again, actually. So
Bobby can spray it about a bit.
Are we taking bets? Bobby, are we taking bets here?
Well, I've got 4 balls in the bag. So ball 1 will be the Midlands. Ball 2 will be the north. Ball 3 the southeast. Ball 4 the southwest. So we're literally going to draw out for position. So the back nine will be ball 1. If you're the first ball out of this, you will play all your 3 games on the back nine. Mrs. B's doing it to save any. Can't see him. So number 2. Oh,
cheers, Bolts.
No. How much did you pay Sarah in the background there? Just pick out.
Unbelievable.
So the north of ball 1, ball 2. This will play the north in the first match. That's team 3, southeast. Big match to start with. And then
pressure on the southwest men in the first game then.
Yeah. And then number 4, so it's the southwest. And they will play ball 1, the Midlands. So I will get them fixtures drawn up straight away. But the first matches will be north versus southeast on the back nine and southwest versus the Midlands on the front nine. So that will...
Excellent.
I will draw that up and get that out to the captains and to everybody as soon as, I'll get it done this weekend. So, so there you go, Rob. So that's that little draw done. So
there we go. So, Bobby, happy with that?
Yeah, definitely. Repeated the final in the first game. Let's go.
Start off with, so we've got obviously Justin and Ant starting off in the first game, you two together. Which will be.
Bolts,
I hope Justin
get Ant to play. Any chance you get Ant to play Yates in the first game, gets confidence up a little bit in match play, maybe.
He'd beat me anyway.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant Yates to get his confidence up, not you.
Justin, you just worry about your long hitters playing on the short front nine, mate. Don't worry about that.
Oh, it's all going off. Lee Bennett's just messaged in. Easy win for the Midlands in game 1.
There's one thing I'll always say with this competition from when we first brought it in was the camaraderie that comes from it. I think everybody's touched on it at some point talking about the teams. It's a great atmosphere. It's a good way to start the season. Yes, you want to win. Winning's not everything, but everybody's coming to win. Make no mistake. But no, it's a great curtain raiser, and hopefully it'll deliver again. The weather, to be fair, has been picking up, so I think the courses are all slowly getting there. So
just before Easter as well. So weather's usually all right about then, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think the best. Go on. I was just going to say, I think the best thing about these events is maybe some of the players that don't get who've got their eyes set on international level. Come the end of the season, it's a nice entry in terms of playing a team game in a team spirit, but in a match play format. So, gives you a little bit of an insight into those Euros, those World Cup environments, and how it feels to be a part of that. And it gives you a little bit of motivation to try and, start the season strong towards that.
Yeah, I agree. He gets the legs going, doesn't it? It's a good Saturday. A lot of FootGolf. Excuse me, and a good laugh as well. And then Sunday is business. Sunday's then business. The individual stuff starts, and things change. So it's great. It does exactly what it's designed to do. It's a serious thing, but it's also taken in the right spirits. I think that's the key to it.
It's also probably a good setter for those players that maybe haven't been in the international sort of arena just yet. They'll see the players that have been in from all of the squads, and then go, right, that's how I have to perform. That's who I have to sort of the levels I have to match up to.
And I think it's important.
Those that are striving to get there.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Carl now. So Carl will be playing with people like Johnny Buggy, and Rob, you're probably sat there thinking, who's Johnny Buggy? Which is actually fantastic. He's a very good player, new player, and he gets to learn. He'll learn from Carl. He'll learn from Max Baker and Steve Bastin and etc. And all the squads have got the same. There's a lot of new players. Danny Milbourne comes to mind in the Midlands. Brilliant.
Very good newcomer.
And these are what we want. We've tried to develop new players, get new players in. The seeds are starting to grow a little bit. There's signs of things moving in the right direction, which is obviously important.
Certainly is. Right then, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. I wish you all the very best of luck in the upcoming tournament there on the 5th of April. So it's only a few weeks away. I'm sure there's a few more. Looks like Justin's getting his practice in now.
I was going to say, Justin's on the red wine. I'm here sipping Lemsip.
Levels, Ant.
There's levels to this game, Rob. Levels to this game. Don't worry.
Certainly is. Bobby, Carl, Justin, and thank you so much. And
cheers, guys.
See you all again soon.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers, guys.
There we go. Well, the draw. As soon as you said, I hope I don't pick the North. You were always going to pick the North.
It always happens, doesn't it? You try your best, but it is what it is. It's a piece of grass. It's got a hole at the end of it. You've still got to put it in it. Whatever's in the middle of it doesn't matter. But no, it's just a great event to kick the year off. And like the lads were saying, it integrates the newer players, because there's some really good new players, really good. Johnny Buggy is actually a really good example. I played with him in the club finals. Brilliant player, really good player, really impressed, good attitude, good foot golfer. So it's great.
I always look forward to seeing those new names appearing when I'm doing the commentary and watching the games. It's like, there's someone I don't know, but then seeing them actually jumping up the lead, it was like, someone. It's great to see more involvement.
You've been around this game as long as I have, if not longer. It's hard in the individual stuff to ruffle the top. It's hard, isn't it? Really difficult. You've Max, you've Carl, you've Tom Spink, you've Ambrolia, Dan James. It's hard to beat
Premier League players, aren't they? You sort of go, what you would say.
And I think this is where it's nice, because there'll be somebody in these squads that's a new player that will pick up a trophy. Brilliant. And that's what it's about. And we look forward to it. It's going to be a great year. And the one thing I did forget to mention, Rob, our World Cup bid is in, and we just await to hear any further news. So there you go. We'll end it on that one.
Great thing to end it on. There we go. Look at that. Look, just thrown that out for everyone just to nibble on as well. Thank you so much to everyone joining us here this evening. Paul, thank you.
And thank you, Rob, to be back.
It certainly is. So there we go, Paul, and the whole gang there. You obviously do check out the website FGAoE England for more information. Find across all the social medias and everything. There's a lot happening in the world of FootGolf this season. So make sure that you get involved. Thanks for watching the first podcast show of 2025. We'll be back again very, very soon. Until then, take care and see you soon.
Let's get ready to rumble!